Hi, Room 6 friends. It's Miss Traver, and today we are going to read King and Kayla and the Case of the Secret Code. So, this story is actually a chapter book. It's an easier chapter book, so I thought we could start off with it. And it's told from the dog's point of view, so I thought you would enjoy this. It is written by Dory Butler and illustrated by Nancy Myers. Chapter 1 Ding Dong. Hello, my name is King. I'm a dog. This is Kayla. She's my human. I'm trying to teach Kayla a new trick. It's called Get King Some Cheese Trick. I love cheese. It's my favorite food. Here's how the trick works. I go to the refrigerator, I sit, I say, please get me some cheese. Kayla is having a hard time learning this trick. I say it louder. Please get me some cheese. Don't bark, King, Kayla says. I'm not barking. I'm just trying to teach Kayla a new trick. But she doesn't understand. I try singing. Let's go to the refrigerator. Let's get King some cheese. I dance around the kitchen. Oh, I get it, Kayla says. You want to go outside. No, I don't want to go outside, I say. Why do humans always think dogs want to go outside? Look at his face. Ding dong! Someone's here, I say. Kayla and I race to the door. Who's there? Kayla asks. She peeks out the window. Then she opens the door. I crowd in beside her to see who it is. My tail droops. No one is there. Chapter 2 The Letter. There's a letter on the doormat. I pick it up and I give it to Kayla. Thank you, King, she says with a smile. We go back inside. Kayla opens the letter. Her smile disappears. I can't read this, she says. There aren't any vowels in most of these words, Kayla says. You can't make words without vowels. If you look at her letter, she's 100% right. You can't read that. It's all consonants, not a lot of vowels. I don't know what vowels are, and these are the only words I know how to read. Kayla, king, vet, and pound. None of those words are in Kayla's letter. Who would leave such a strange letter on our doormat? Kayla asks. Sniff, sniff. The paper smells like oatmeal. I love oatmeal. It's my favorite food. It also smells like Kayla's friend, Jillian. Could Jillian have left it? King's trying to figure it out. Ding dong! Someone's here, I say. Kayla and I race to the door. Is it Jillian? Kayla peeks out the window. Then she opens the door. It's not Jillian. It's Mason. I love Mason. He's my favorite boy. I hop up and kiss him all over. No, King, Kayla says. Oops, I forgot. Kayla doesn't like it when I kiss other humans. Someone rang my doorbell and ran away, Mason tells Kayla. Was it you? No, she says. Someone rang my doorbell and ran away too. They left a letter, but I can't read it. I got a letter too, Mason says. I can't read my letter either. Who do you think's leaving all of these letters? Kayla and Mason put their letters side by side. They're almost exactly the same, Kayla says. The second word is the only one that's different. That doesn't help, Mason says. We don't know what any of these words say. Look at King. He looks very concerned. He wants to help. Chapter 3 Making Lists. Who would leave us letters that we can't read? Mason asks. Sniff, sniff. Mason's letter smells like Jillian, too. I think Jillian left the letters, I say. But Kayla and Mason don't understand me. It must be someone we both know, Kayla says. Jillian, I say again. Kayla looks at me. Do you need to go outside, King? No, I say. I'm trying to tell you who left the letters. Poor King. He's so frustrated. Why would someone leave us letters that we can't read? Mason asks. Maybe it's a game, Kayla says. Maybe it's supposed to be fun, like solving a mystery. It's a mystery, all right, Mason says, but I don't know how to solve a mystery. I do, Kayla says. She grabs a notebook and a pencil. Let's make a list of everything we know about this case, she says. The same person who left both letters. It's someone we both know. The two letters are exactly the same except for the second word. If I could write, I would add this to Kayla's list of things we know. Jillian left the letters. King's so smart. Dogs have very good noses. They can smell things that humans can't smell. Oh, did I skip a page? Nope. Now let's make a list of what we don't know about this case, Kayla says. 1. Who left the letters? 2. What do the letters say? And 3. How can we figure out what the letters say? If I could write, I would add this to Kayla's list of things we don't know. Why did Jillian leave the letters and run away? Now, we need a plan, Kayla says. I have a plan. Find Jillian. King's got his leash. He's ready to go. Chapter 4, King's Plan. I run to the door. I need to go outside. I need to go outside. I shout. I think King needs to go outside, Kayla tells Mason. Yes, yes, yes. I dance around to show her that I really do want to go outside this time. Kayla grabs my leash and snaps it onto my collar. Then we all go outside. Sniff, sniff. I smell Jillian's scent. It's on our front porch. It's on our front steps. It's on our sidewalk. Kayla holds tight to my leash. Slow down, King, she says. But I can't slow down. I've got Jillian's scent. I follow Jillian's scent down the street. Kayla and Mason have to run to keep up. I follow Jillian's scent around the corner. King! Kayla yells. Slow down. I mean it. She pulls on my leash, but I pull harder. I pull the leash right out of Kayla's hand. Come back here, King, Kayla screams. She stomps her foot. You are being a bad dog. I stop. I don't like it when Kayla says I'm a bad dog. Oh, poor King. He's just trying to help them. Also, for the word scent, we use our nose to smell, and we can smell scents. It's like the smell that comes off of things. So flowers have a very sweet smell, and maybe someone's perfume has a nice scent to it. It's the smell that you can smell from it. But then I see Jillian. She's only 11 to 10 houses away. 11 to 10 houses away. What? I am not a bad dog, I tell Kayla. I am a good dog. You'll see. I'm going to help you solve this case. I run towards Jillian. Kayla sees Jillian too. Help, Jillian! She screams. King is loose. Help me catch him. Jillian turns. She runs towards me. I let her catch me. Guess what? She's got one of those letters in her hands. It looks just like the letters she left for Kayla and Mason. Ooh, King got her. Chapter 5, Cracking the Code. Kayla grabs my leash. Thanks, Jillian, she says. What's that in your hand? Mason asks Jillian. Jillian puts the letter behind her back. But it's too late. Kayla and Mason have already seen it. It's a letter for Asia, Jillian says. I need to drop it off at her house. It looks like the letters we found on our front porches, Mason says. Did you leave letters on our front porches? Kayla asks. Jillian blushes. Yes, she says. But we can't read them, Mason says. That's because they're written in code, Jillian says. You have to crack the code. How? Mason asks. I'll give you a hint, Jillian says. Z equals A. What kind of hint is that? Mason asks. Jillian smiles. Jillian just smiles and walks away. We get back to our house. Kayla and Mason put their letters on the kitchen table. Let's change all of the Z's in our letters to A's, Kayla says. That looks better, Mason says. Yes, because now we have more vowels, Kayla says. Do you guys remember all the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. The words still don't look like real words, Mason says. If Z equals A, Then maybe A equals B, Kayla says. And maybe B equals C and C equals D, Mason says. Let's change all the letters to the next one in the alphabet, Kayla says. Look at King. He looks so confused with all the letters swirling around his head. After a little while, Kayla says, I know what the first line says. Me too, Mason says. Dear Mason. Mine says, Dear Kayla, Kayla says. They're figuring it out. They read the rest together. Come to a secret spy party. My house, Saturday at noon. Love, Jillian. Hooray! We cracked the code, Kayla says. Now maybe they can crack my code. I go to the refrigerator. I sit. I say, please get me some cheese. What's the matter, King? Kayla asks. Do you need to go outside? Oh, I groan. I know what he wants, Mason says. He walks over to me. Oh boy, I'm going to get some cheese. He picks up my ball. I think King wants to play fetch. Close enough. I love to play fetch. It's my favorite thing. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I really enjoyed King. I thought he was very silly and very helpful. I wish Remy could be a super spy. She was listening to the story here. I think she enjoyed it too. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.